I'm Mariefiebach of Feed Your Family Tonight, and today we are making sautéed mushrooms. It is grilling season, and so many times when you're grilling a steak or a burger, you want a little something to kind of round it out, and sautéed mushrooms are a great side dish for anything that you are grilling. But they can be a little problematic. Oftentimes they get oily or greasy. I'm gonna help you avoid those issues today and make really delicious sautéed mushrooms. Today I am using baby portobello mushrooms, but honestly, you could use a white button mushroom. Any mushroom that you prefer will work with this method. Mushrooms like to soak up water. I have right here 1 pound of mushrooms that I have sliced, and if you want to make it even easier, get the pre-sliced mushrooms from the grocery store. I'm going to add to that 1 teaspoon of coarse sea salt and 1/3 cup of water. You're going to cover the mushrooms and let them cook for a few minutes on medium to medium high heat. What that water is going to do is it's actually going to help the mushrooms with the salt to release all of their water. And once you can get all of their water released, then you evaporate the water, and that helps you brown the mushrooms. The big mistake that people make when they're sauteing mushrooms is they put some oil or fat in the pan, and then they try and saute them, and they start sticking, and they soak up all of the oil, and you end up with slimy, greasy, sauteed mushrooms. With this method, you're gonna let them cook for about 7 minutes with the lid on. Then you're going to remove the lid and you're going to let the water that they have released evaporate. Once the water is almost completely evaporated, you'll add a tablespoon of butter and you're gonna stir it around, and then you're gonna leave the mushrooms alone. Let them sit in the pan without stirring for 2 minutes. That's how you're gonna get that nice brown crust on the bottom. If you keep stirring them, you're not gonna end up with the pretty brown crust on the bottom. After 2 minutes, you're gonna stir them again and let them sit. And you're gonna do this 2 or 3 times until the mushrooms are done to the doneness that you like. I really like mushrooms that get these nice little crisp brown edges on the top. I put them on top of burgers, I put them on top of steaks, I eat them straight. They've got that salt in them, so they're really salty. They get a little bit crispy on the edges and they get a deep golden brown, and they are delicious. The full recipe is at feedyourfamilytonight.com, and if you have any questions, join me in the Feed Your Family Tonight Facebook group or pop over to Instagram. I'm at Feed Your Family Tonight.